Hello and welcome learners. Wish you all are doing well. You are watching me on Knowledge Versatile. There is a question often raised. My mind goes blank whenever I attempt to speak in English. It's a genuine problem. It's a problem of the learners, new learner of spoken English. Whenever we try to speak something in English, our head, our brain doesn't cooperate with us. It seems that we don't know any English word. At that moment, no word comes out. It seems that we don't know any English construction. At that moment, at the time of speaking, we cannot construct proper sentences. Is it? Is it reality? No. If you understand my words, if you understand what I am saying, what I am uttering, it means you know sufficient words. You are absolutely capable to be fluent. One of the problems is our habit. We don't have the habit of speaking in English. We are habituated speaking in our mother tongue. Whatever is your mother tongue, you are fluent on that. And your brain works according to your mother tongue. It thinks in your mother tongue. So, this is your homely zone. Whenever you attempt to speak in English, your mother tongue disturbs you too much. Your mother tongue has occupied all the places of your subconscious mind. So, instead of English, your mother tongue takes the place. First, we'll have to break that homely atmosphere of our mother tongue. If you keep aside your mother tongue, then you will think that there is nothing, but be calm. Second problem is our nervousness. Our nervousness. At the time of writing, we have sufficient time. We don't have hesitation. We can think and write. We can think and write. But at the time of speaking, we have to do everything simultaneously. Think and speak. But if you try to think and speak, it's impossible to speak. You have to think in English. You have to think in English. If you think in your mother tongue, translate them and you speak, it's not possible. That way, you can speak one or two sentences. You cannot continue for long. How far can you translate? It's not possible, and translating is not the correct procedure. At the initial stage, translation procedure may work, because then you need the utterance, then you need the constructions. But after initial stage, you'll have to speak. When you have to speak, then you will see that our mother tongue, the way we speak our mother tongue, is not the same in case of English. The process of conveying the thought in English is quite different. The process of conveying our thought in English is quite different. In our mother tongue, the way we speak the things, these are not same in case of English. We'll have to learn English as English people speak. As English people speak. It doesn't mean you'll have to pronounce, you'll have to utter the words and the sentences the way English people speak. The way English people use the accents. In our country, we don't have to speak like British people, like American people, like native people. Just neutral accent, just understandable English is sufficient. And simple words, ordinary words and ordinary constructions. When you will start, your brain, your subconscious mind will go blank because you don't have the habit. Because of lack of habit, there is nothing. Yes, your head is blank in case of speaking English or spoken English. In case of speaking terms, as you don't have speaking habit, that's why your subconscious mind is blank, is literally blank. There is nothing, as you never speak in English. Start speaking, speak for a few days, your subconscious mind will understand and allow your spoken English. Then you will think in English to some extent and you will speak. First, you'll have to suffer from the pain of speaking English. After suffering from the pain of spoken English, then you will gain your fluency. To some extent, you will speak fluently and gradually you will get your fluency and spontaneously you will get the words and the constructions. Whenever you attempt for the first time, for first few days, few weeks, even for few months, if you find that your head goes blank, your subconscious mind goes blank, it's natural because there is nothing. You never attempt to speak in English, that's why your subconscious mind is blank. Speak for few days, speak for few months, speak for few weeks, then your subconscious mind will be loaded with spoken English. Then it will work supporting your English speaking knowledge. Then you will have the skill of spoken English. At present, you have the habit of speaking in your mother tongue, so your subconscious mind is completely occupied by your mother tongue. If you take the practice, if you take the pains, your subconscious mind will be loaded with the habit of spoken English. Then you won't have much problem. But remember one thing, whenever you try to speak in English, a problem must be there, as it is not our first language, it is not our mother tongue. Whenever you attempt, if you have enough practice, still you will have sufficient problem when you will speak in English. Whoever it is, if it's not his or her mother tongue, his or her first language, if he or she speaks in English, he or she suffers to some extent. More or less, he suffers to speak in English. So, it's my advice that load your subconscious mind with English speaking skill, English speaking knowledge. Then only your head won't go blank when you attempt to speak in English. At that moment, you'll have to load your brain, you'll have to load your subconscious mind, your head with spoken English skill. Load it. And to load it, you'll have to speak. Input some English knowledge, listen proper English and speak them out. Listen for 15 minutes, speak for 1 hour. Listen for 15 minutes, speak for 1 hour. This way, keep going on. Do your regular practice. You must have understood what I have tried to make you understand. I'm not extending my words too much. I'm concluding here. Love you all. Bye. Thanks for watching.